Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of the Planet Crafter. So, today we are just gonna do the tier 3 backpack. I've unlocked that off camera, of course. I did not want to craft it without you guys. You need the tier 2 backpack, which you have on you if you've been crafting things in order. And you need 2 pieces of aluminum, titanium, and silicone. And we're gonna go ahead and get that crafted. And that will unlock a bigger backpack for us, which is great. Something else that we have unlocked that I don't have the resources for is the tier 3 oxygen tank. We need magnesium, we have, but the 1 piece of aluminum we don't have. So hopefully we're going to get that going today as well. I ended up heading over. I need to get some food and water and oxygen and all that stuff. I don't think I necessarily need oxygen. Well, I mean, we need oxygen, but I don't think I need to carry any on me. Let's just take a piece of food with us. We'll take a water bottle with us. Not all of them, just one will be fine. And we're gonna head out over to this little ice area over here because I did have to go in there for some ice off camera. That's why we have so many water bottles in our inventory or in our storage crates. But I did head in there for some ice, and we discovered, or at least I did, that there's an entire cave in there. I knew this from a previous playthrough that I did, just on my own, messing around with it before I recorded any content on it. I knew that there was a cave over here. I wasn't quite sure exactly which one it was because things do change quite a bit in this, on this planet, especially when you thaw out all of the ice. There's no more ice around. It does look a lot different, honestly, a lot different. So there's this little cave area in here, and this is pretty neat, guys. I really enjoy seeing this type of stuff in here. The ice will thaw at some point, but I want to go ahead and build the living compartment if I can. Is there not a place in here to build it? I don't want to build it in the way of anything, so I think I'm just going to go like, come on, what's the hold up? Right there. And then we'll do the living compartment door. And we should, in theory, just be able to run in here and grab some oxygen and get back out the door, which, works fine for me. So we need quite a bit. This is a new resource, not that one. This square one here. Uranite. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly how to pronounce that. And then we have some uranium in here. This is lovely because we will need it at some point, and these crates have great loot inside. Some uranium rods and all of that stuff, some water and fabric. I'm not going to take everything. I don't need that because we are able to get that back at the base fairly easily. With, the ore grinder, the ore crusher. I'm not sure if we can put that in there or not, but I'm gonna try it. I'm just gonna grab a couple of pieces. I don't know if we need a higher tier of those or what the case is. This cave is very, very slanted, guys. Makes walking around in here a bit difficult for me, at least, because I am always trying to tilt my head in real life to make sure that I'm looking at things properly. More uranium rods, lovely. We're going to need that for some energy at some point. I'm not going to grab everything, guys. I'm just, checking some things out. Definitely not going to grab everything. We do need the iridium, maybe one more uranium rod. And then let's get back over to the other side of the cave where our living compartment is so that we can get some more fresh oxygen. And then we can sort of get home and see if we actually need some aluminum, and I'm not quite sure where to grab some aluminum quickly. I almost thought there was some in this cave, but I'm not seeing any. I think I mistakenly thought it was aluminum when in reality it was ice. That may have been the problem, because I'm not seeing any now. I thought there was some over here, but apparently there isn't any over here. And that's okay. There's 1 piece right there. That's exactly what we need for the tier 3 oxygen tank. I don't necessarily need that water. The uranium, is good to have. It's a lovely ore. This will give us some iridium if I remember correctly. But I do think we might have to unlock the higher tier ore crusher just to get that done. So let's get home and let's first grab some oxygen. Then we're going to get home and craft that oxygen tank. And then we're going to head out. And then hopefully we'll be able to head out a bit further this time because we'll have more oxygen. So we might go over through the, I don't even know what that is, mushroom fields or whatever that is over there, because eventually it does grow some mushrooms, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, I went the wrong way. Not a big deal, sort of. Could be a big deal if we get turned around in here without any oxygen. You will unlock the ability, guys, at some point, if you're not aware already. You will unlock the ability to have a breathable atmosphere. And what that means is you won't have to rely on oxygen anymore unless you're under water. In that case, you'll still, lose oxygen, of course, and you'll have to worry about it then. But you shouldn't have to worry about it just out walking around, wandering around, and all of that stuff. Let's get this tier 3 oxygen tank crafting. Let's just see if we can put this in here. You guys, yeah, we can. And then I'm going to put the bauxite in there as well. Hydration level is low. That's okay. We have water. We don't have a lot of food, but we do have quite a bit of water. Let's just use that. Let's put the other one in here. Let's wait a bit on the food. We don't want to waste any at all. Okay, we need, for the tier 3 oxygen, we need 1 titanium, 1 silicon, and 1 magnesium. I don't even know if we have this, the magnesium. We have 1 titanium and 1 silicon. And let's get that done. Oxygen tank. Lovely. We're at 280 oxygen now, which is nice. I'm not complaining about that. So we need to empty out our backpack. And then we're going to head out again. Oh dear. We don't need this crate for anything specific now. Let's just erase this off of here because we don't need that anymore. Okay. Let's grab oxygen, water, maybe 2 of those. Water depletes a lot faster than oxygen, or not oxygen, sorry, than food. So we also have to make sure we're bringing a lot of that with us. We don't want to run out of food and oxygen and water and all of that stuff and just die out here. We unlocked the progress screen. That's okay. We're headed out away from the base. So what we're going to do is attempt to grab some iron and titanium and silicon along the way so that we can craft ourselves a little portable living quarters so that we can, continuously get oxygen from that, because I do want to head out quite a bit further than normal. 1 silicon just here. And a crate here with some water and iron inside. The iron is lovely. I'll take the water. We still need 1 more piece of iron to be able to craft that little makeshift living quarters that we need. You are not iron. You're just a regular old stone. Okay. A lot more iron and things around, but that's okay. I want to save my inventory as much as possible for other things that we might find. And hopefully we can find something great. I think we're going to head over this direction. We should be getting out of this area pretty soon. And hopefully we can head out and grab some other ores and things. Okay, just some standard loot in that one. That's okay. We're just going to leave it behind for now. Let's make ourselves a little living quarters here, little living compartment. I do at some point furnish these a little bit better. I do, do the the crafting station and that kind of thing in here at some point. Should we just leave that? I think we should just leave it right there for now. I'm going to grab some more titanium, some more iron and silicone, and hopefully we'll be able to craft ourselves another one if we go out a bit further. Here's a little wreck to explore for those of you not aware of what is going on here. You have to explore these little crash sites. I do need some more titanium. This is super alloy. We don't have any of that right now, and these explosives are not as important as you would think in the very beginning. I really should just leave them behind for now. There's no real point in grabbing those, because honestly, we just don't need them right now. I need a piece of titanium. Where would titanium be? If I was titanium, where would I be? Not seeing any. At least we have an oxygen tank on us if we were to need that. Because sometimes I do panic and forget that I have everything that I need on me. There's also a blueprint inside that little wreck. I need to grab that as well. All of these do have a blueprint inside. When you come to these little circle thingies here, they do have a blueprint inside. You can grab those. And then I think sometimes they have storage. Maybe. I might be thinking of something completely wrong about that. But that's okay. So we have lots of explosives in those crates, but they're not necessary for us right now. We're nowhere near ready for those. You can grab some very early resources from those, such as, you know, aluminum and whatever else you might need. But I don't think we're going to need that right away. Okay, let's just see what we have in this one. Piece of aluminum's lovely. I am grabbing the eggplant seeds because we're going to need that. We're going to need food very, very soon. We might have a little bit more over at our little outpost area, but we really need to step up the terraformation process in this game, so we're able to get more things unlocked, so we're able to grab more food and that kind of thing, because you can grow these seeds. You can grow eggplants and beans and all that stuff, and we're going to need it. We are definitely going to need the food. And you will never have an abundance of it. You might think you will, but you'll never have an abundance of food because you can always send it on a trading rocket and trade it with space. Oh, we don't have any more food. Ooh, this is not good. Not good at all. Okay, so let's just eat our one bag of food here. Space food. We have 2 more here, so that's better than nothing. Let's get this loot back home. And then we might even come back over here. Because our backpack is full right now, there's no point in heading out anywhere else when our backpack is already completely full. But hopefully we'll be able to head back out and grab some more stuff. I think I actually went the wrong way out of there. Fairly certain that I did. Probably going around in circles for all I know. Just going around the same rock. I am. Not surprised by that. I need to head toward the snow. That would make the most sense to me. Okay, let's just try to get home without dying. Ooh, there's another little cave over here. Let's just take a little tiny peek inside and see what's in there. Probably nothing we can do right now, but we are going to have a little peek inside, hopefully. And because we do have the ability to do this little living compartment, you know, oxygen isn't as big of a deal for us as it could be. Let's just take that with us. We always want to make sure that we have at least the material on us to build another one, or we take the one that we do have with us. because you can get turned around so very easily in this game. Yeah, this is probably somewhere we should have built at least close to here, because there is lots of snow and ice around here for food. Well, for drink, not for food. There's lots of ores in here. There's nothing we really desperately need at the moment. We cannot go any further. This, of course, needs to thaw. It starts at 100 NK, whatever that is. I don't have a clue about that stuff. I know I could Google it. I just do not do that, because it's definitely not something that I would use other than when playing this particular game. That's not information that I would need in my daily life. So, of course, I would not do that. We have a food grower now, which is exactly what we were talking about. We desperately need the seeds for those. I would like to find a couple of bean seeds first, because they are, of course, the better food. But, of course, we only have the eggplants, and any food is better than no food. We are not interested in starving to death out here, although that is a possibility. We just don't want to do it. Just not having it, not today. Let's just continue getting home. Hopefully we can get over here before we have to craft this makeshift living compartment again. Okay, we've made it back home. Let's just read this blueprint. If you're ever curious, there's a blueprint screen if you want to see if you've unlocked anything new. The progress screen, we need to build that, and then we need some food growers as well. But we have unlocked the backpack, the food grower, the oxygen tank, the progress screen, and some building things here, along with the tier 2 drill. So we really need to start working on more power and things of that nature, because we're going to need it. So what we might end up doing is decoding this blueprint first, and that will allow us to have the agility boots. I think those let us run a bit faster, if I'm not mistaken, which is nice. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with moving a bit quicker. Increase movement speed by 15%, but we don't have the aluminum to craft that right now. Hopefully we'll find it very soon. We need to start crafting some food growers. Let's see what we need to craft those. Water, iron, and aluminum. We can craft one food grower, which is what we need the aluminum for right now anyway, because the food is very important, and we don't have any power. Let's just put an eggplant in there right now. Okay, we have some meteors crashing to planet Humble. We also we have the ability also to make the solar panels. We can do that. That will give us better power production. Let's just wait until this mess is over, because we definitely don't want to be out in that. Because if they hit you, your food is also your health. So if those guys hit you, they almost instantly kill you, or can. It depends on how low your food is, your food level is. Very noisy. I do apologize for that as well.